Hello to you. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. We are going to do a reaction today to National Lampoon's Vacation. With our monthly movie tribute being school's out for the summer, why not go ahead, finish off the month with this movie, because this is usually around the time when, at least for me and my family, that we go on vacation. We always try to do it either before the 4th or of the 4th to go on a vacation somewhere. So drop down in the comment section to your recollection, when was around the time that your family would take their summer vacation. This is another bucket list must watch before you go to the upper room. National Lampoon's Vacation. I haven't watched this movie in years. And to be honest with you, it's been so long that the only thing I can remember is when Clark gets to the Wally World. I remember that. I do remember that. And I remember Wally World because that's my nickname for Walmart. I think it is for a lot of people too. We're about to press play. While you're here, don't forget to press that thumbs up to support your girl. And subscribe if you're new. Welcome to the fam. We would like to have you on board. So let's hang out and react to National Lampoon's Vacation. I remember this song too from the movie. I think this is probably one of the most popular songs from the movie too. And the franchise of National Lampoon. You know, I'm assuming that the 70s and the 80s. Right, Cleo. I can only assume from the 70s and 80s, based on these movies that I've watched over time, that civil lawsuits were at an all-time high. That's probably where all these court law shows bred from, is bad sales practices back in the 70s and 80s. Because, yeah, he got gypped on that car. The smell of summer in the 80s.
Clark, is that the right car?
No, it isn't, honey. I changed my mind.
They flattened our old car like a pancake. Are you serious? Is it?
Try and relax. I mean, how about just going to the airport?
Little secrets.
Just going ahead and flying on in, because, boy, those drives. I mean, my parents used to always get into it on the road when we went on vacations. Because of the driving. Yeah. Was that a real thing? You know, I was born in the 80s, so I don't know. But if anybody is blessed enough to know for a fact, drop down in my comment section and answer, was the quarter vibrating the bed in hotel rooms a real thing? I just want to know. Why is it always that awkward interaction between your long distance cousins? You know? If you know.
I'm real glad that
you know.
Things are going good for 2 weeks.
You know, I've never went camping. But I don't think making out in a sleeping bag would be, I don't think it would be comfortable. How do you not find the Grand Canyon? And how do you miss the road closed sign? Whew.
Shut up, Arthur. You don't think Dad knows where he's going?
Thank you, Russ.
You're lost. I saw
Big
some
time.
sign.
I didn't see any.
I saw them when you and Mom were trying to fold the map.
Audrey, when they close the road, they put up big signs like this one.
I think I broke my nose. I stabbed my brain. Stay in the car. It's hot and dangerous out here. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll do what I want. I should never have come on this trip with you.
Yeah, because
Airplane.
who wants to be in a car with you?
Drive an automobile. He should be
Always that
on
sourpuss
cars.
aunt who just ruins the fun.
And shut up.
Yeah, Edna. Child. Edna done bit the dust.
Unzip it, Russ.
I don't know if it was heat exhaustion
Just 11 cents, Dad.
or
Motel will cash your check.
Why not?
they need to be driving to a hospital, you would think, to dispose of Edna's body. They're checking in a hotel? Ew. So they're just gonna leave Edna in the car? Ew.
Did you take a personal check?
For how much?
$300?
I can't do that, sir.
Look, I lost all my cash and we're on our way to California.
Wally World?
Yeah, Wally World.
Everybody know about Wally
I'm sort
World.
of stuck between a rock.
Everyone knows about Wally World.
Not without.
So I can see we have to work something out here between us.
Look, I've already told you, I can't accept a check without a major credit card.
I'm making this out for $1,000. All you have to do is give me $300 in cash and keep $700.
This may be 1983, but I feel like this is so 2002 of an interaction. I don't have it, but you're going to take this anyway because I need this room. They're just going to leave Edna there?
Clark.
I implore you, give her a break.
Clark.
Oh my goodness.
Hallelujah.
Ooh.
Clark, this is a serious matter. I'll do it myself.
Honey, I'm not an ordained minister. I'm doing my best, okay?
Lord, we love this woman with all our heart. Let's not overdo it, Mom. Shut up. We know she deserves better.
Right?
But my husband
At some point, just be honest. Don't even try.
Won't mind.
Look, it's all over and done with. Find a place to stay for the night and we'll start fresh in the morning. It's fine.
I don't want to be in the car anymore. I want to go home. I don't want to go to Wally World.
Okay. They done been to hell and back. They done and had a dead aunt. Lost
One disaster after another.
lost all their money, credit cards, clothes, and he's still trying to press the Wally World. Let me tell you, Clark is determined to make this family vacation happen.
I think you're all fucked in the head. We're 10 hours from the fucking fun park and you want to bail out. Well, I'll tell you something. This is no longer a vacation.
No, it's not.
It's a question of fun. I'm going to have fun and you're going to have fun. We're all going to have so much fucking fun we'll need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn spiles. You'll be whistling Symphony Doodah out of your asshole.
Oh.
I got to be crazy. I'm going to pilgrimage to see a movie.
The rabbit has got the gun. I repeat, the rabbit has got the gun. They made it to Wally World. I swear if they wouldn't have made it, Clark probably would have knocked them off. So, thank God that park is there. I'm just saying. Yeah. That must be the most comfortable loafers in America. Because he ain't got on no socks. And he's just running his ass off. Oh, okay. It's kicking in. It's kicking in. The loafers, yeah. They're not so comfortable. Yeah. The level of acting it took because that is genuine disappointment on their faces. I mean, especially Clark. Like, I feel bad for him.
Family fun part. Sorry.
Oh,
Clark, what are you doing?
he punched Wally. Where in the world did Clark get money to buy that gun? I mean, I think it's a BB gun, but still. I wonder, did they really ride the roller coaster? Well, yeah, it looks like they did, because they didn't have CGI like that. They had green screens. That looks like fun and scary at the same time. I'm just saying. Wooden roller coasters are the most frightening to me, because you can feel them shaking, and oh, that's the worst feeling. Oh my goodness, here comes the SWAT. The cops is in the building. You know, I think this is like the second or third time that the guy playing Mr. Wally plays like some toy, fun, kids type company owner. I'm gonna look it up, but I think it's like his second or third time. Cause wasn't he in the other movie with Robin Williams and LL Cool J, and they made the big toys at the company? Anyway, moving right along. You know, I can't remember all of the vacations we went on as a family when I was younger, but now I can remember the last one because I remember why it was the last one. I remember we going to New Orleans. We went to the aquarium because at that time that was the big thing. It was new, the zoo and the aquarium there. You know, you could catch the steamboat across the river to the zoo and come back and all that good jazz. I remember it starting to rain while we was at the zoo, and my mom had on a nice white blouse with some jeans. You know, my mom was the type of person that her jeans had to be starched with a crease. So, you know, she just felt like she was just, you know, sharp down, you know. During this rain, we came across a puddle. Now, it wasn't a lot of rainwater in the middle of the puddle. Like, you could still see a little bit of the pavement. My dad, who, you know, he had an umbrella. I was walking with him. My mom had an umbrella. My sister was walking with her. And he was like, well, let's just go down the middle because the water is doing like this, you know? So we can just scoot right along and our feet won't get wet. If anything, that'll only be the thing get wet. I told you this vacation, your parents got to get into it. My mom looks off to the right and sees the grass, right? And so she's like, well, I think it'll be better for us to try to walk on the grass over here. And he was like, no, I don't think so. Because the way the rain was going, I'm telling you, the water was going towards the grass. So one thing that I could tell you is grass looks wet and it looks dry, but you could step on it and sink right through. Well, that's actually what happened. So when my mom walked over there and took her first step to jump, because the way the grass was made, you could see like this little, you could see a puddle, obviously. So you didn't want to step right there and then it was some grass, and she stepped, sunk right through, and boom, flat on her knees and face into the grass and water. Mud everywhere on her white shirt, on her jeans. Me and my dad, we're dry. My sister's dry too because she was behind my mom. So she, you know, didn't even get to step because my mom had fell. No family vacation no more after that. But I mean, I was around like 14, 15 years old. So my question is, what age did your family stop going on vacations for the summer? Like, as a thing, like we're gonna go to Disney World, we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon, when did you guys stop or still continue that tradition? We've reached the end of the movie, and we've also reached the end of the video. National Lampoon's Vacation came out in 1983. This movie also, by being a cult classic, became a trendsetter for any future, you know, quirky family vacation movies, spoof movies to be exact. And here is some little unknown facts of behind the scenes of this movie and its impact into, you know, Lampoon's Vacation pretty much killed the station wagon craze. According to unknown facts, this movie, you know, featured a Ford LTD Country Squire. And it was heavily modified to be as unattractive as possible, and it did a good job. So station wagon sales plummeted in real life based off of the success of this movie. The production saved a dog tied to a bumper. One of the particular gags in this film is when the Griswolds forget that Aunt Edna's dog is still tied to the bumper of the trucksters as they drive away. And Ramis told the host of Late Night with David Letterman in 1983 that they were staying at a hotel in Durango, Colorado, and they saw a car begin to drive off with a dog still attached. This is real life. And they were able to stop the driver before the pooch got towed. Anthony Michael Hall, who by the way in this movie is a teenager, but he also played in one of the reactions we did here on the channel. I'm gonna link it here above. You'll see Halloween Kills. Go check that out. Tried peeping on Beverly D'Angelo, who played his mother in this movie. Hall, 14 at the time, was casted as Rusty, and he was flirting with puberty during filming, only 3 inches before the cast reassembled the shoot. Prior to that, the actor tried to make himself an on-set present with his on-screen mother, Beverly D'Angelo. I'm not surprised. I mean, he was 14. Most 14-year-old boys are just perverts. The East St. Louis scene was actually St. Louis. And I kind of believed that. I mean, again, you can't CGI anything at that time. Let's see, Christine Brinkley was supposed to be Rusty's dream girl in this movie. Ended up being Clark. When the focus shifted to Chevy Chase, so did her attention to the role. Brinkley was also supposed to strip naked for the movie, but refused. She wound up in a nylon bodysuit that gave the impression of being topless while in the pool. Clever trick. And they ended up at Six Flags. This film's climactic scene of Wally World was actually shot at Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, California. Ramis had chased John Candy and other cast members board a roller coaster with a camera mounted in order to capture the shots on the ride. Dana Barron, who played Audrey, became so distressed with motion sickness that she had to be given repeated doses of Dramamine. That's bad. Release, this movie beat Return of the Jedi and Jaws 3D at the box office, and I can definitely see why it beat Jaws 3D. It was a competitive summer in 1983. Vacation debuted at #1, earning $61.4 million. Trading Places and Mr. Mom, also written by John Hughes, performed quite better, but this is his 3rd highest grossing comedy. And there is a real Wally World. They dropped the E in Wally, but East Park, London, Ontario once had the water ride segment of their property labeled Wally World. In the United States, Water World in Federal Heights, Colorado had a mini water attraction meant for children, also named Wally World. Marcus Wally World in Liberty, Indiana offered go-karts and sold power tools, which sounds like a punchline only Clark Griswold could deliver. So there are your little known facts about the movie National Lampoon's Vacation. You guys, thank you all for hanging out with me to this reaction. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and support the channel, and subscribe if you're new and made it to the end of this movie. You are a trooper. And thank you for watching it all the way through. Do yourself a favor and help me out. Please support. It's free support. Doesn't cost you a thing. Subscribe, join us, double check your notification bells, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.